All right. So you are wondering what it's like to live, play, eat, sleep in Tempe, Arizona, home of the Sun Devils and Tempe Town Lake, tons of great festivals. I could go on and on and on. And I am here to pull out a map, show you the different areas of Tempe where you think you might want to live, and just give you a really great knowledge base to start off your search. So let's go. Thanks for joining me. If this is your first time to my channel, I am Andrea Scheppe, realtor with Homesmart Valley Solutions team out here in Phoenix, Arizona, and all of its surrounding cities, including Tempe, Arizona, which is where I went to college. I went to ASU, had a fantastic time, and I know so much about Tempe. I worked there for 13 years. I lived there for years. I still go there all the time. Oh, I hope that this video you will find very useful. I'm going to point out all kinds of great things. And so let's get started. All right, you guys. So I'm going to share my screen with you. And just so you guys know, I am a local, born and raised in North Phoenix. I did go to ASU and I've lived in the surrounding cities of either in Tempe or around it for 20 something years. So if you're looking to move here, I can definitely help you. People reach out all the time, especially in the East Valley, which is Tempe, Scottsdale, Chandler, Gilbert. And I just love helping you guys because I'm from here and I'm so prideful and I love it. So I'll stop rambling now. Let's share my screen with you. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Okay. So let's go up here, you guys, to my Google Maps. So, okay, if I zoom out first, so again, this is your whole greater Phoenix area. If you've watched my other videos, you'll be able to kind of understand where we're at, So this is all Phoenix. This is the East Valley. Here is Tempe, nice and outlined. So as you can see, Tempe is considered the East Valley. It is borders Scottsdale up here to the north, borders Phoenix to the west. This is Ahwatukee, which is technically Phoenix. This is Chandler in here. And then you've got Mesa in here. And then this is also Mesa, and then Gilbert, whole East Valley. So Tempe is right in the heart of the East Valley. Let's start with North Tempe. So there is so much to go over here. It's just so fantastic. I just feel really lucky that I get to live so close. So anyhow, up here in North Tempe, this a lot of people sometimes think is South Scottsdale, though it's not. Technically, this is South Scottsdale right in here, and then you get into some of the lower Arcadia areas. But this right here is going to be Papago Mountain, and you've got the zoo, you've got Desert Botanical Gardens, and a lot of hiking, and there's a little bit of golf, and this is just a really gorgeous mountain. See if I can zoom in some more. So this whole area, yes, you are going to get a lot of ASU. This is all being so redone, you guys, so redone. So the area can get a little spotty as far as you're going to have some older homes, and then you're going to open your door, and all of a sudden there's these crazy, 6 foot or 6 foot. That wouldn't be very big, would it? For an apartment building, 3 to 6 story apartment buildings that are brand new. And that's going to be full of a lot of college. And it's going to kind of carry over some of that South Scottsdale. This whole area, really fantastic if you're going to ASU. A lot is happening in here. And you're right centrally located, so you can get to the airport, you can get to Scottsdale, you can get to Phoenix, you can get to the East Valley. This is going to be expensive. So let's see, I think I brought up, here's homes for sale in greater Tempe area. So up here, and there's not a lot. They go very fast. You're gonna get a lot of townhomes and condos and some remodeled single family homes. So here you've got one for $415, which I think is a little low, which means it probably needs to get some remodeling done. Let's take a look, shall we? Yes. So that's what you're going to pay for the premium location, you guys. Let me move this. Premium location in here, but you're going to have to do a full gut job. So now there's a lot of investors in here too that are really coming in and redoing them and then renting them out as well. But this is going to be a great, really fun area. So That is kind of north. If you ever are out here, definitely drive around, go down Curry, drive over the mountain. It's really, really, it's a really pretty drive. It's really fun. So, okay, you guys, the main thing Tempe is known for now is Tempe Town Lake and Tempe Beach Park. So Tempe Town Lake, and it's off the Salt River, and they did dam it, and you can go boating there. So you can do all kinds of cool stuff. You can't swim, but you can rent paddleboard, or you can go paddleboarding, and you can rent little sailboats and little paddle boats. And so this area, and right in here, there's a lot of condos. It's all being built out all along here as well. A lot of apartments, a lot of condos. And this is very ASU. Now they do have, you guys, down over here on Mill Avenue, which we'll get to, they do have some areas you have to be like 25 and up to live there, or no cosigner to live there. And the reason they do that is because they were trying to bring in an older crowd. So they have successfully done that. There is a huge hub, just new businesses moving in along Tempe Beach Park, mixed with condos and townhomes. And you guys, they have so many cool things planned to continue to grow Tempe. So your value in Tempe is going to go up and up and up. ASU is one of the biggest universities in the nation. It's one of the biggest party schools in the nation. And it's just, it's like hotcakes down here, you guys. The pricing is going to be a little bit higher, but if you like that entertainment district and you want a younger vibe, then this area really by Tempe Town Lake is fantastic. So let's talk about this is the 202. And this kind of cuts through right Tempe and South Scottsdale. Yes, it's crowded. It's not terrible, but yes, it is crowded. Anywhere in the East Valley over here, you're definitely going to, put some time in on the freeways here. And Tempe is just the middle of everything. So, but, you are right by the airport. You're by downtown Phoenix. You're by Scottsdale. And you can easily get to the East Valley as well. So your location is really, really phenomenal. Okay, so as you can see, for the most part, Tempe kind of goes from the 10 over to the 101. You do have areas over here, and this is all older parts of Mesa. This area, when you get east of the 101, it is being redone. This is going to be more of your affordable Tempe in here, and it is going to be spotty. You're going to have homes that are getting, flipped and redone next to a home that has, probably original from the 1970s. So definitely spotty, but you can probably get a little bit of a better price. And by better price, I mean, and I guess it depends when you're watching this video, but $300,000 to $400,000 for a townhome that you're probably going to have to gut. So that is what's right here, because you do border Mesa and you're getting close to the Cubs stadium, their spring training stadium. So this area is pretty hot, but you can get some deals in here still right now. Then you've got the 101, which of course cuts through the East Valley. This is usually kind of a crap show, not gonna lie, especially during rush hour and during any kind of event, because everyone from the East Valley cruises up the 101. But the 10 and the 143 are crowded as well. So is the 60. There's really no getting around traffic in Tempe. It just is what it is. I mean, when you're in a downtown area and the university area, traffic is what it is. So this whole area, if you go north of the 60 and south of the 202, this is really a ton of college. Now, it's not all college. There is some areas, plenty of areas in here, I should say, that are families that have really great schools, that have really great neighborhoods and communities and parks. And you have so many good restaurants in here and a lot of fun things to do, because Tempe, being a big university, has really revamped the city. Over here is this area, if you guys can see. This area is more getting redone. Closer to the 10 you get, the more affordable and older area. And in here, it's definitely going to be a little bit spottier, versus when you get over kind of centrally and closer to the university, this is going to be a lot newer and nicer. So Mill Avenue, I worked there for, 13, 15 years, maybe more. And I'm in love with Mill Avenue. I can tell you everything about it. I can tell you what it was like in 1999 or 2000. I can tell you what it was like in 2020. It just depends. And what are we now? 2023. So let's see. So here you can see this at night, and you've just got some, your splash pad. You've just got so much cool stuff. And Let's go back. Okay. So they also do big music festivals here. I saw Queens of the Stone Age here. Foo Fighters was here. Just lots of really cool festivals that they kind of coincide in the spring with spring training. And they've got tons of nice hotels. And again, your Tempe Town Lake. And right here, you guys, was where you can rent your boats and do all kinds of cool stuff. So I'm kind of jumping around. Here, we're back to Mill Avenue, right? So Mill Avenue, you can live on Mill Avenue. It's going to be expensive. Your home's probably going to be small, and you're going to have to put up with the noise of a city, right? College kids out at night. Mill Avenue has tons of restaurants and bars. There is some shopping. I will say Mill Avenue has not held on to the shopping the way that it used to be, but it is still a destination place, and it is still a really fun place. If you come visit Phoenix, you should definitely go down to Mill Avenue. And then as you get down through here and you can take 5th Street, you've got Sun Devil Stadium, ASU, and then, this is all ASU in here. So that's Mill Avenue, right? Huge party place, lots of great restaurants and bars, really, really fun. And you're going to have a great time if you go down there. So then this is all going to be ASU. You've also got Gamage in here, here it is, which is where all the Broadway plays come. ASU Art Museum, all your fitness, whatever you need is in here, along with a lot of high-end hotels that they've recently built too. So that is a really cool area. Now, if you're looking for a really kind of historic area, there is, let's find, okay. So all in here, you guys, this is a gorgeous, gorgeous area. So this Casey Moore's is actually an old house, and, it's supposedly haunted. And all of these homes are on large lots. They're all historic. They're just adorable, very expensive. Let's see if I can find some that are listed in there right now. And it's just such a gorgeous historic area. So let's see. So here's one for $625. So that's not too bad. Let's see what it is. 3-bed, 2-bath, probably needs to be remodeled. Yes, it does. So $625 for a tear down. You are going to pay a pretty penny if you want to live in this whole historic area down here, but it is gorgeous and you can walk everywhere. You'll never, ever run out of someone to rent it to. And it's just really, really great. So that is kind of the ASU area. It's really fantastic. And over here you have Tempe Marketplace, which they built. And I used to have a store there. And there's tons of shopping in here. So that's kind of where all the Mill Avenue shopping went, was over here. But they are getting some back on Mill Avenue too. So anyhow, great place to live. And it's a little bit more affordable than Scottsdale is. And you still get a lot of the fun nightlife. Or you can shoot over the freeway and get right into Scottsdale. Of course, you've got all of your college football and your tailgates and all that good stuff. So again, closer over here, more affordable, closer past the 101, more affordable. But if you're in here, you're going to really pay a nice amount. So, and that kind of holds true all the way to the 60-ish. Once you get, around Southern and in here, you do start to get more, like Shalimar's a really great family community. It's a golf course, older. You got your high schools and your schools. I wouldn't say people necessarily move over to this North Tempe area for family or schooling, unless it's ASU. It's more like an investment opportunity, I would say. I do love Tempe. I lived there for so long. I would love to move back, but the homes for the price, it is nicer. If you go a little bit further out, you will get obviously more home for your price. So, and you're not going to always have the college renters next to you. So once you get south of the 60, you're going to, there's Kiwanis Park. There's also the lakes in here. There's Optimus Park. So this whole area I lived in forever as well. And it's really changed so much, and it's grown and it's really become its own. This is kind of where I would say, mid to late 20s, early 30s, and families start to come south of the 60 because you can still get that Tempe feel, but it's going to be a bit more family oriented and not so much, college. Again, though, as you get closer to the 10, it's getting a little bit older, a little bit more affordable, closer to the 101 over here. Again, a little bit older, probably a little bit more affordable-ish because you get Dobson Ranch, which is a really awesome community, but this is now Mesa. And so the 101 kind of divides roughly Tempe and Mesa right here, and Phoenix and Tempe over here. So Tempe is not really all that big. So as you get down here, though, this area is going to be family oriented. And as you go further down into South Tempe, this is going to get nicer and nicer. And you're going to get some what we call Circle G, which are really beautiful homes on like acre lots. And you're going to get just a lot of really, really nice affluent areas as you get a little bit further south. Tally Ho Farms is gorgeous. And because this area is so insulated with, you can't really build anything else there, they have revamped stuff. So you've got a lot of really cool restaurants now and wine bars and just really great places to live in here. Now, Tempe, no matter where you go, is expensive. Now, the South Tempe, because it's gotten very affluent, is very expensive. So let's take a look at some of the homes in South Tempe. And I can kind of show you guys, in here, like I said, it's still very collegey. I've sold homes in here. I've lived in here. You've got 539 for, at least it's remodeled, that bigger lot, right? So you can kind of see when they showed the yard. Let's take a look through. Look at that. So this is what you're going to kind of get, a lot of mature landscaping, which is really, really nice. So that's what you're going to find out in Tempe there. Okay. Let's cut out of there. Okay, so now you guys, let's look at some homes that I was talking about if you get over to like kind of by Kiwanis Park area, this is going to be a mix of affordability. You're going to get some homes that have been redone, some that haven't, but $499, this home has probably been slightly updated, probably needs more updating for that price in here. So if you are wanting an updated single family home right now, it's early 2023, at least 600 probably, I would say, if you want it updated. So, and then you're going to go up from there the further south you get. So let's look in here, like Tally Ho Farms and Corona del Sol, wonderful high school, very highly rated, 700. And this is probably going to be a decent, 5.3. So that's pretty nice, but again, a little bit older. So you're going to get that mix out here of homes in, the higher price ranges. And if it's under like 500, it probably needs to be redone. So this whole area though, you guys, south of the 60, and as you come in, so this turns into Chandler down here. They just blend right together. But as you get into that South Tempe, again, very affluent, more expensive, but great schools, great community. You border Ahwatukee, which I talked about in my Phoenix video. And you just have your own community here. And the East Valley has gotten so popular, you guys. So right here, you can jump over to Gilbert, which people love. You can jump over to Chandler, down to Ocotillo, which is a great area, over to Eastmark, which is really popular out in Mesa. But also you can jump up to ASU, to Scottsdale, to Camelback East, Midtown, downtown Phoenix. So you're going to pay your price in Tempe because it's a great area. So anyhow, that is for the most part kind of what Tempe is all about, you guys. There's a lot to it, but also not a lot to it. Very grid-like, very easy to get around, amenities on every corner, really great neighborhoods, lots of parks, lots of families. And then closer you get to the 60, you start to get a little bit more affordable and a little bit more collegey. And then north of the 60, and you just boom, hit ASU, you hit Tempe Town Lake, you hit Mill Avenue, and then you're going to hit South Scottsdale. And then that's a whole nother video into Scottsdale. So there is Tempe for you guys. Again, a mix of prices, and it's a relatively smaller area, you can see, but very hot, very desirable. People love it, and I love it so much. There's so many great things to do there. So if you guys have questions on Tempe, definitely reach out and let me know. Okay, you guys. So that was my summary on Tempe in the different areas and just how fantastic Tempe is, how much it's grown. Tempe is a wonderful place for families. It's a great place to go to school. It's a great place for college. Now, of course, these are my opinions, but I worked there and lived there for so long. I love it so much. And if you're thinking of moving to Tempe or the surrounding areas, I can definitely help you, but you got to reach out. So I can't help you if you don't reach out. You can call me, you can text me, email me, set up a Zoom call on my Calendly link, and that is in the comments. I would love to discuss what you're looking for so I can help put you in the right area of Tempe or Phoenix. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I am a local, born and raised in Phoenix Metro, went to Arizona State University, love Tempe, lived and worked there for a really long time, and I still live in the area. So I know what's going on, and I can definitely help you if you're looking for some information to move out here. So I thank you so much for watching this, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will catch you on my next video. All right, thanks guys. Bye. Blue skies, white powder.